Hi, it's Mariga here from Skin Essentials, and thank you so much for tuning into my latest video. This one has been a bit of a fun one for me to film. It's basically a redo of a video that I did 2 years ago. And in my enormous commitment to you, I went and I found the same jumper that I wore in that and the same lipstick, well, the same lipstick colour at least. Don't keep your lipsticks for 2 years. So basically, what the video that I did 2 years ago was a kind of a before and after. It was a progress review of my own skin and how it had changed in the course of 5 years. So it was between the ages of 39 and 44. Now I will link that full original video below here for you as well. So basically, if you're too lazy to go and watch it, the actual upshot is that using a skin scanner to analyze different parts of the skin and come up with a virtual age, my age had actually reduced by a little bit, even though I was 5 years older. So I was using that to really illustrate the point that you can, in fact, not alone age slowly, but actually age backwards. And the big lesson in that is that commitment and application and every day doing the little things right really massively pays off in the long run. So anyway, I have just had another birthday. So I was 46 earlier this week, and I thought, why don't I do a redo? It's been a couple of years and I did all of the measurements again. And well, I won't do too much of a spoiler. I will pop them in here. You can see the graphics. The camera never lies, as we know. And let me know what you think. So I'll drop in a few before, during and afters in this portion of the video, and then I will be back to you to wrap up with my thoughts. So in this first graphic, you can see that on the left of your screen is taken in 2011, on the right is taken today. So that is 7 years apart, and apart from a little loss of volume in the skin or in the cheeks, which would be kind of normal for my age. Now, I don't mind that, but it is something that can be addressed if you do. A decrease again in fine lines and an improvement in skin texture. So I'm very pleased with that. This is actually a graph showing the progression of lines on my face over the last 7 years. So as you can see, no change. Great. These are the parts of the face that I measured to get a little from everywhere, and this is the upshot in wrinkle depth. So I'm 46 now, but it is telling me that in virtual years I'm 34. So fantastic. To see other readings, the texture reading is 36, so that's really good. That's how smooth and refined the skin is. This one not so good. This is my high color, age 45, but you know, I do have a tendency to rosacea and I need to get back on that. You can see from that graph I had it under control before, so something I need to keep an eye on. So the overall score 35, and I am 46, so 11 years. So I really enjoyed filming that. As you can imagine, I am 2 more years older, and I have actually reduced that virtual age again. So it is now thinking that I am 11 years younger than I am, if I'm adding up properly. So that really is great for me. There's the best birthday present I could possibly have gotten, because it's so good to be able to bring you real-time results. You know, I can tell you all day long about how great it's going to be, that your skin will be, you know, so much better in 1 year, 2 years, 5 years. So it's really good to be able to actually look at that for you and see, you know, what actually happens and what can happen and what is possible. And you know, it's not rocket science. It's all about using the correct things at home, having your maintenance treatments if you need correction, and of course a few little lifestyle tweaks along the way. Funny enough, when I was looking back on the original video from 2 years ago, the products that I use on a daily basis haven't changed, with the exception that I have added in a Hyaluronic Moisture Boost as and when I need it, which is a serum, a lightweight serum that's really rich in hyaluronic acid, and that's for a little bit of extra hydration. So that's the only change from the program that I was on 2 years ago. So you know, when you do find the one that's right for you, you just stick to it unless your skin starts to do something different. Now, interestingly, looking at those figures from the scanner, so my wrinkle depth has marginally decreased again, and well, you'll have seen all the graphics, but the one thing that is pulling down my age, the only thing that is actually representative of my true age, is the amount of redness in my skin. Now, of course, I do have a touch of rosacea. It's very, very common in Irish people, and most particularly in Irish people with my typical colouring. So that is something that I can work on, actually, and something that I will work on now. And drinking coffee is not the way forward, I can tell you. So that's going to be the first thing that's knocked on the head, and I can get that figure back down as well. So I really hope that you found this helpful. I certainly really enjoyed making it for you. And if I have inspired you at all to start taking care of your skin, because it's never too late. The earlier the better, but it's definitely never too late. So if you have found that inspirational, if you like what you see, please do come and check out for yourself what we can do for you. So you will find us, and I will leave everything linked below. You will find us across all of our social media channels under Skin Essentials by Mariga. Of course, our website is skinessentialsbymariga.com. We are based in Salisbury Street in Wexford Town, and we would love you to come in and see us and start this journey for yourself. Thank you for watching, and see you soon.